4 of Final Fantasy 4. Me and
Oh.
Tim's playthrough and Eric gaming and such things.
Tim and I.
I guess I can get rid of my plans for spring break tab.
Yeah, I can't see your screen, by the way. Oh, you got to share your screen on Streamlabs or StreamYard.
There you go, Tim. Right.
I don't see it.
Window. Entire screen. There, I showed the entire.
Wow! Infinite Final Fantasy. We can play it forever.
Wow. Fun of Tim. Okay.
Make fun of Tim.
Twitch. Gotta test it, see if it's actually working. Say something, Tim.
Something, Tim.
Say something, Tim.
Something, Tim.
Say something, Tim. Alright. So you're loud enough. Okay, first we have to check the news, Tim.
Alright.
Final Fantasy news. Don't expel Final Fantasy VII Rebirth news anytime. Don't expect. Screen rant. Okay, thank you. Square's site sucks, so I never go to it for news. This push square is usually pretty good though. Is that a square? I don't think so. Final Fantasy 16 artwork is a feast for the eyes. Okay. Naoki Yoshida is not a fan of the term JRPG. No one cares. Yes, Sony helped optimize Final Fantasy 16 for PlayStation 5. The PlayStation 5 sucks. How do you feel about Final Fantasy 16? Final Fantasy 16. Final Fantasy 16. Just a bunch of Final Fantasy 16 stuff. Give Final Fantasy 7's Midgar a good scrub and Power Wash Simulator. Yep. So there's no news. No real news. Yeah, Tim. What do you got to say? I'm gonna go full screen on here.
I can go full screen on me.
No. Final Fantasy 4. As you see, I've been playing Kerbal Space Program, Tip Top Simulator, and Final Fantasy 4 and Final Fantasy 3, and that's it. I haven't been playing Final Fantasy 4 anymore.
I was trying to have Chat GPT do an opening crawl for where we are in the game, and it threw an error at me. so much for this flawless AI. Doesn't even know the story of Final Fantasy IV. How's it supposed to grade my law degree papers or my law school papers?
I'm on level 20. What level are you on, Tim?
I'm on 15, and I'm in the first cave. Wait, who is that? Is she on 20?
No, that's me. I'm actually on 20.
Okay, why are we on this infinity screen?
So that's the only way I can do it.
That's not how we did it last time.
It is.
I don't think so.
You tell me I have to share my screen.
Well, that's weird.
It's just it was covered up last time. Now do the one with your big head.
Well, I don't want to be the... You're not even in there. Both of us. Or we can do picture on picture. But that's all weird. Well, I don't care.
Yes, that's right. We got the... Where we left off. Oh, we just gotta go straight into... what's his name? Straight into
Yeah.
Ready. This is your favorite cutscene of the whole game.
There are some worse ones with Parliament Poor. No, this is worse. Well, his stupid deathbed scene is a little overdramatic.
Someone's house to recover. He doesn't have a name. I'm from this village, I promise, but it's someone.
Edward? We can name Edward.
Why I went in that building. Oh, that's well because naming rights right there. What do you know? Yes, I wish to change my name. Lance. There, his name is Lance. Don't be a stranger.
Lance. Why don't you name him
I gotta get
Jason Seven?
Actually, that's a good name. We should call him Jason. That's a good bard name.
That's a dumb name.
The Darkstrider is much better.
Not for a bard. He's like, you guys suck. I'm on my own. Oh, here's the water. Oh, did we ever saw this one? Yeah, we did. Where there's a sexy leg that you thought was a tentacle or something.
That's something. Nothing has changed. Found the girl on Bear Alignment Punch just outside of town. Everything's come out of the desert. She keeps saying, Alright. Rosa. At least for now. Until we change your name. Sand Ruby. Rosa is exposed to the light of the Sand Ruby. Oh, I thought that'd be open. Tara, you're alive, thank goodness. How do you feel? I'm fine, but I thought I'd lost you. You told me you died in mist when the earthquake hit. Only my heart died. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Rosa, where's Golbez? Or who's Golbez? He's the captain of the Redwoods, appointed by the king himself. As I scream evil. The king has been acting strange that Golbez is manipulating like crystals for himself. When the city's water crystal in hand, he will surely go after the others. The fire crystal, Dan's Eagle. The wind crystal of Fafnir, and the earth crystal of Troy.
Troya.
You don't know.
That's what it says. That's how I always say it.
Already followed these things. Let me introduce you. Jason is the Prince of Dan's Eagle. Sarah is a symbol of the West. I wouldn't have been able to get the second one. Hi there. Hello, Sarah. Thank you both so much. Darn, that fancy of Pabu must be the next target. We must. You have to rest now. Don't worry. We'll go to Pabu. Besides, Kane will probably steal you if you come this time. Sadly, the trail to Pabu is blocked by thick ice. Thick. Sarah, can you cast fire? No. Fire is one of the most elementary of black magic spells. As a summoner. Rosa, stop. You're in no condition to come with us. You're coughing like an old man. I'll be alright. On my honor as a white mage, I promise you won't be a burden. Rosa, just you. Alright. We'll go together. Just make sure you get plenty of rest. Thank you. She joined our party.
Great.
You always have to have a white mage in your party.
You didn't for the last. Oh, I guess you did have fun. You didn't when you had Cecil and Kane walking around.
That night.
Here we go. Captive audience here. Do. Oh, I can't hear it. It's like this weird, like, cult guy, and then it turns into a Sahag. Like, that's not like he tore up his cloak and he's like a sea monster underneath it. She's cheering you on. So you know, if they had just given him some decent dialogue, he probably wouldn't be as annoying to me.
This can't be. And there are like a ton of great characters that are annoying to you with great dialogue.
He doesn't have any. He's like being like yelled at and harassed the entire time.
No, don't go. I can't live without you. You mustn't let those guys have the Christmas. Fight for your people. Carefully as you did for me.
She didn't say ooh.
She's a ghost. I'll go say that. Yes.
She's not.
People fight. How can I stop it? I don't know what I should do.
Just shut up and just go back to work. So I'm saying he's so whiny.
All set.
Everyone else is like nothing happened. Why, they're fine. They're fine right there. What are you doing? Yeah, keep him in the distant back. Let him mope by himself behind the party while we walk.
No. So they're like, she should have a bow and arrow.
Yeah. So that's it. That's a thing.
Oh yeah, you
go
this
back.
one they have infinite arrows, so I can give her the holy arrow.
Mm.
Go away and give her a crossbow. Although, what was that? I don't think I remember. Cast cure. Poison is like useless. The only time poison would be good is in like a boss battle. Well, I guess I should try to these people. So you must be tired. You take good care of her. She seems to care a lot about you. It's great. You were only a short while, but you probably feel like an honor to me. Come back anytime. So these are just randoms. Desert fever anymore because I killed this vampire. What were you saying about that?
Oh, you want my commentary?
No,
No, for a white mage, a female character having a bow and arrow seems like that would go back to something. Is there like a like I'm thinking of movies where like what do they call like banner women or
staff.
there's a staff girls, that's it.
That was
Do they ever
That was started
Well-
in Final Fantasy.
So like we just watched Red Sonja where like the women warriors were like sword wielders. They were like the holy guardians of the magic shrine or whatever. I'm trying to think of other. Yeah, there's nowhere else to go. Why does that thing hover at a diagonal? It's stupid. It looks dumb. It looks like it's like fishtailing when you're on ice, while you're freaking flying it. Okay, no, I had a few thoughts about combat that I wanted to talk about.
I looked up Stat Girl and I can't even find it.
A reference?
But I've heard it.
Really?
I don't know. It's probably some book. You can't say that anymore.
Well, it shows a bunch of millennial girls. When images comes up.
Outcomes. Sarah, can you try casting the fire spell? The ice looks different than it did in the other game.
Yeah.
What's wrong? Give it a try. I know you can do it. I hate fire. Ever since this guy over here killed my mother when using. That's right. The village was destroyed by fire when.
New topic.
You're the only one who can run the sites. We don't get that. More people will be in danger. Please, sir, it's time to be brave. Meanwhile, the flying ships. Time to be brave. Please, sir. You must. Fire.
It's not that much ice, really. They could probably knock it away with their sword in 2 seconds.
It's
Whoa, it melted! Did you see that? What is it called?
That was
I can't see today. Oh, she's so motivational. Okay. A few things about combat. One. See, you have them in the wrong order. I told you, you moron. Because you have them in the wrong row.
Okay, you know, use that.
Okay, so when running away, Lance, in this game you run away as a party, right? Yeah, or you have a command to run. Is that what it is?
In the
Right. Same thing with Final Fantasy 1. With Final Fantasy 6, you have to hold the triggers on the Super Nintendo, and then everyone's trying to run away all at once. Even while you can issue your commands to keep fighting while you're trying to run away. Now, my question is this. Do you like how they started? I don't know about this one. You should try it to see what it does. In Final Fantasy 6, when you run away, your party runs away one at a time depending on their luck attribute. I think in this one, the entire party runs away at once if one of them's successful. What are your thoughts on that? That's more realistic. If you're all in battle, one of you's like cornered up against a tree, but someone on the other side of the tree. It's more realistic. Your whole party can't just like run away all at once. It's gonna be slower. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If you're fighting, you're in a big fight, and like one of the people, it's easier for one person to get away versus the other person that's in the middle of a melee with someone. Doesn't make sense. Like, oh, I got lucky, so everyone just like,
If you run when someone's dead, you just leave them.
right. They're just there, their feet sticking up, flat on their face. That you dragged into the battlefield and just dropped their body and then took up arms. It's safer when you all run away at once, but I kind of like when you run away one at a time because it's a little more risky. So the other part of running away. Well, right, but for survival, because you can have someone that couldn't run away and then they get hit with that last hit and make it back. You can get some drastic situations where that's a big deal. Okay. The other thing. Yeah, you're gonna need because you have penis hat on next to you now. It only looks like a swollen foreskin. Why? Okay, but the other part of running away is losing money. Do you think that's good, or you don't lose enough money? Right, I agree. But do you think it should just get rid of it, or do you think they should actually make it more consequential? Because the problem is it has no stakes. It's like pocket change that you drop.
Starts out good, but eventually it's, and this is true for every Final Fantasy game you've ever played. Every time there's a certain point in every Final Fantasy game where you just have so much money for that.
Right.
Which I'm okay. Well, if you don't grind, I get it. If you don't grind, you shouldn't have so much money, but it's inconsequential.
Right.
I don't think it's so,
well, that depends on the version or the game, because I think Final Fantasy 1 money is pretty serious. Things are super expensive and it's hard to do grinding. Yeah. Well, I mean, the weapons you need, it's hard to do much in that game if you don't have the best weapons. But they make that a lot easier with all the modern updates to Final Fantasy 1, so that doesn't really matter. Because all the updates make it more like modern Final Fantasy. You always ration it. Well, no, he run out. And then, in the middle of a fight, she'll go up to shoot and shit's ineffective. You're like, oh crap, she's out of arrows.
I don't remember this being such a short level. My God, he's one of that bull's monks.
Well, you're only halfway through it.
Yeah.
After you get him, you go on the other half. You don't know. Stop that. They don't have to be. Everyone has that OP option. It's not. I don't do it that way. I never do it that way. I'll have people. Because by the time you get the Espers, you have so much magic points, and you always have that. If you are in your party, that's what you use them for. It's not like you get Edgar and you stop using tools and start casting magic instead. You're still using magic. I mean, you're still using your tools. Sabin still uses his dances and stuff. Yeah, I very disagree with you on your assessment of the OP-ness because of Vespers.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
You said it makes everyone OP. You had before.
That doesn't level up all your
Magic user, and you still have more efficiency in your magic using because there's the way those characters' stats develop, like their wisdom and intelligence and that stuff. The magic power goes up statistically when they level up. Your warrior or hero characters are not developing those same attributes, which is why they have higher strength and power and hit points. Oh boy, this game. Who? I mean storing energy. Who stores energy? Yang. He stores energy. Now that animation was way too good for this game.
You have my grudge. My name is Yang. I am an iPhone.
I said Yang is my name.
My name is Charles. The odds are against us. The only ones left to test us. Stand little chance of winning. Their assault is imminent. They must go. We will go to we need our help. It's the first time you have 5 people in your party,
And they're all the awesome ones.
Rosa actually said these girls with one I see. I only accept your assistance. Let's go. Very much time. I'll mobilize these This is one of those points in Final Fantasy where you have to the save point is only down there to the right. So should I go to save or should I continue and hope I make it?
Oh, such difficult decisions. Are you going back?
Yeah,
What? I'm just right on the other side of the level. Yay!
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's cool that it shows you what happens when they don't run out. The problem with it is
You don't pay attention to what? Say that again?
Because if it gives you a choice, then you start paying attention. That's when you start.
When do they give you a choice?
And that's what they do with the rest of us, technically. Or that's what they do with Final Fantasy 3 too. Is it depends on what class you choose, how you're stacked. Something like this, you just say, well, I'm leveling up. It doesn't matter what I do, so why should I do it?
I'm just doing a comparison of the original animation versus yours.
That's why I don't like to grind like you do with the very beginning of levels, because think about it, it's not the most satisfying stuff. Now we got a lot of stuff.
It depends on what area.
You can get through without dying. It's always best to be right on the edge, because the end is when you
No, again, it depends on where you're at. Because some areas, even if you're on the end, they do a lot more damage, and it's just that balance. Like, is the damage that they're invoking causing me to go back and heal? Does that take more time than you just like grinding effortlessly? Some areas grinding effortlessly, like that's why I was saying I don't like grinding in places like deserts and stuff, because they use a lot of things that give you poison, which makes you have to walk around and get antidotes and stuff like that. It really depends on the area. Some areas are not as efficient. There's a lot of different factors. But the beginning of the level versus the beginning of the game or whatever, I'm doing it right now just for fun, but at the beginning of the game. In Final Fantasy VI, I have a save on the SNES Classic where I have level 15. And I haven't even fought the first Esper yet, or when you get to the first Esper, when you lose Biggs and Wedge. And at level 15 is what you need to unlock everyone's like their first really good fight, or the fire dance for Sabin, and have the auto crossbow, or the chainsaw for Edgar, and everyone's like really cool powers. Science number 4 combo. Like you have to be on level 15 for all that stuff. And I'm already there, and I haven't even left the first cave. And I hate it. It's boring. I don't play that save. I've tried it. I get a little further. It's way too OP. Like everything's just cakewalk. So it just depends on how you get started. But that game, depending on what level you are, when you gain a new party member, they start equivalent to where you are. In this game, you can grind Cecil up to level 99, and everyone's going to start at level 5 or 10 or whatever. And I like that. It didn't used to. Yeah, I think she's a little slower but more powerful. That's how it is in like most like role-playing games and stuff.
Yay, we made it. I think what Final Fantasy is it where there's like a circular mountain thing, and then the middle of it is a warrior guy that fights. Is that
6. Yeah, you're fighting. It's when you get Sabin. Because you're following him, you're stalking him, and he's going to challenge his ex co-student that killed their master.
I like how you did it.
Barges.
You're having
Boat.
fun. I'm really preparing you.
And you never need it again after that. It's
See,
like
this is a good example of
yeah, I'm watching this playthrough of the SNES version, just comparing like the visuals and graphics and stuff, and it is so different.
yes, like she has Kira too. One thing I wish they would have instead of casting Cure on all, be able to say like, cast Cure on whoever has the lowest. So just some weird like simple thing like that.
Right, I know what you're saying. You want to take all the thought process out of it? I'm just kidding.
Well, it's not like you're putting more thought into when you do regular auto battle.
Yeah, that's why I don't use auto battle. No, I'm just kidding. I use the memory, but that's a little bit different. I have to set up each level individually.
Remembering was always
Yeah, but the memory resets like every fight. And I'm having a hard time with it on the one I'm playing right now. Like it's like it like seems like it doesn't even work. Like if you have Kane like on jump and then he kills the guy, it's like, well, now what do you want me to do? Keep jumping? Yes, we've argued with that, and I love it. I think it's a good element. It's not. I don't think every game should do it, but I think for that game, that's not a bug that needed to be fixed. That's just one of the pieces of that game, and people that don't like that are. It is. It's totally a feature. It's a whole different strategy and application of skill in combat. I can't hear it. I don't know.
Orchestration.
You know what we should do, Lance? We should We should go through this game and type out all of the dialogue of every version and have a script comparison.
That's the one we're going to do.
The moon.
What is her prayer? If she gets higher up, that sucks because I think when she gets higher up, like her prayer is powerful. So it's like.
Okay.
What is her prayer base? Because I don't think the higher level she gets, the more powerful the prayer gets. Okay, here comes the. Let's see.
Oh no. Oh no, sorry. I have to make a phone call. Okay, what's the prayer do? Is that the question? Let me research it, and then you can ask your follow-up questions. Yeah, see, stuff like that. You can't. These are bad places to grind. It just depends on the area. Some are better than other. All right. Pray is a special ability found in Yunya's section. That's nice. Wrong game. 4. This ability was removed on the SNES North American Easy Type version. Thank you. Rosa can use Pray. No, removed on the SNES North America and Easy Type version of the game. It was on the original. I swear it was. It was on. Right? Yeah. It keeps moving because all the ads pop up and completely move the screen around. Okay. This move was removed on. I don't know. Okay, Rosa can use prayer or pray. Has a charge time of 2. Pray has.
Say again.
You keep talking over me. Do you want me to read it or not? Pray has a 50% chance of using Cure, but no MP cost on the party, and 50% chance of failing. Prayer can be reflected.
Like it never changes.
I don't know. I'm still reading. Pray can be reflected and will automatically fail if Rosa is under silence. In the advanced version, I don't know what you're playing. In the advanced version, it is upgraded to Miracle with the white ring. I don't know what that means. That's it. Doesn't have all the further stats or anything about it.
Yeah, so I think that like I think that this must be a giant chocobo.
Woo! This is a glitch.
It's a glitch?
Hey. Well, there's no image of it.
No, you just got, it's asking me to feed it the Geico green that I just.
Oh, it's the first one. Alright, I'm gonna remove myself for a minute. I gotta make a phone call.
Chocobo. Now we can grind this.
Hello, Lance. Did you beat the game while I was gone? I really want to try these Dr. Pepper Peeps, but I haven't done my review yet. No, they're still here unopened. You already told. Yeah, and I don't have a problem with that. If the game is designed to give you that right up front, it's fine. But if they're gonna like make Final Fantasy 1 a pussy version and give you life right off the bat, then that's stupid. And Phoenix Down you can buy in the store. It's stupid. Takes all the stakes out of it if you lose a character. Especially if you're in a boss fight where you get lots of experience, and those weaker characters are the ones that need the experience the most. So your fighter always survives, he gets all the experience and just gets stronger. Well, twice daily, that way your odds go up.
Times daily, just in case.
That's a 150% chance. Right, I agree. I totally agree.
Can't make your fight at the same time, it sort of makes your stats.
There's a lot more that Espers do than just give you magic. Like, a lot more. Where you can get your magic users, like, even more awesome magic users, because if you have certain Espers, when they level up, then they have, like, magic power goes up 10%, or their magic points go up 5%. Or you have, like, your hero and his hit points go higher. You have the guy that has the Atma weapon that the damage is based off of your hit points, and so, like, give that person the Esper that gives his hit points that just, like, explode. And that's awesome. It gives you a lot of variety that you can totally customize. It's impossible for anyone to finish that game having the same type of characters as anyone else, no matter what level they're on. They're always going to be quite various in your stats and everything. And a lot of that stuff's randomized anyway. but yeah. Yeah. Unless you do what I'm doing. And just become the ultimate ninjas. Oh, that's Fabul right there, huh?
Yeah.
Just don't step on the bridge. It's hooked up to explosives from the plane. What level did Yang start at when you got him? Well, none of them start at 1. Except for you. You reset. No, they don't. No, she didn't. She started. Lydia. No, she was on 1. She did 2 or 3. Because she's like a little girl. Okay, well, everyone else does. Because everyone else should be experiencing some way. Even Paul and Poro. Yeah. What?
Cutscene time.
Good. No, don't you go on a mission and then come back? Yeah. Yeah, he goes and... Yeah, Yeah, he sends you on a mission or something, and then you come back and then you steal the crystal or something. Oh no, that's later. I don't remember.
Our soldiers, our best soldiers were highlighted. It wasn't. Well, see, even now,
Really cool. You already know that, especially when there's 5 of them. Some inns don't have 5 beds. In fact, when you go to your bedroom later on in the game, you only have 1 bed, and you fit everyone in your own bed. Like, pile up in the sheets, and that's why I'm wearing my armor. No, because I always pretend like it's like all these swords like mean something. Like, here's my dark sword, and this reminds me of the evil I caused in Baron, and this is the sword I achieved, my dark sword as I was most powerful before I became a paladin, and here's my wussy sword I had as a paladin, and this reminds me of that. Yeah, exactly. That's how I imagine it. And one.
In general, people can't wear.
Yes, and I agree with that. And that's why I hate when you don't get a complete set of one named armor. They'll be like, you got the light armor and the light helmet and the light pants and the crystal greaves. I'm like, what the crap? Why can't that just be all consistent? It makes me nuts. The worst game with that is Final Fantasy 1. I swear, it's just completely just random. They just don't have any. If they have something that's it's like, here's the hero's helmet and the Falcon pants, and it's like, thanks. Why can't I just have like the hero's pants? I like uniformity, Lance. So with him though, I'll sell everyone else's crap. I don't care about anyone but Cecil. I want Cecil to have his original set of armor, like the whole set, his darkness armor, and then get rid of the rest of it, and then when he gets his paladin armor, and then what he has at the very end. I'll keep those full suits of armor for nostalgia purposes, and every one of his swords. You know, that's one of the things I like. There's a lot I hate about Assassin's Creed, but one thing that I like is when you go into your little hideout in most of the games, you have a trophy room where you have all of your swords and all of your outfits. It's like the Batcave. It's super awesome. Which one? The one I don't like? Yeah. Star Wars Galaxies was like that, and I thought it was super cool. I don't know why Warcraft never did that. I've never understood that. That was one of the coolest functionalities. Even if it was, instead of like building your house that it's out there that other people can walk around and see it, just have like a room like in a tower that everyone goes to, and it's just like everyone, that's just their room, and you just go in there and it's the same spot for every person, and then you could deck out all your armor and your stuff. I think that'd be freaking amazing.
First, we have to shop and all this other stuff before we could go to the There's items that I never use. There's some secrets in these towers. Infirmary is ready for anything. Hello, Navy Way. First we need to change the roses. Marion.
Go.
This is great.
Yeah.
I'm sure he watches lots of Twitch streams.
Is he still alive? I don't think he's alive. Ooh. I hate that one. Don't be homophobic, Lance. You should be just as aroused from this as you are from the girl.
Homophobic doesn't mean you have to be.
I know. I know. I was being sarcastic.
Yeah. I don't know. It turns into that sick girl. The most of us will be safe as long as we stay inside the castle. That's a crossroads. Not trans.
Drag queen.
Drag queen. This is the King's Chamber. All the way around the castle. guess there was night. This one was that's the only night. I guess maybe it's night.
Yeah, it's like the first event is like going overnight.
Oh, that's true. Exactly. Let's go back to that. There is always outdoors. Used to citizens of there became homes. And the others. Sorry, we haven't much time. That's trust in darkness. Use their lives. Let's hurry. Please. It is not us. It's Jason. Sorry. Parents will be listening. Thanks. I understand. Give my sister a call. God bless her. It's Jason Cartwright. He will help us defend that.
Yes. Are you sure? No. Are you sure? No. Are you sure? No.
We've already offered the website. Very well. Let me just subscribe to this. Yes, sir. That's what we're going to do.
Well, not ready. She burns and destroys.
Will someone will engage? Go back safely. Sorry, take care of her. Here they come. Attack!
It's just the men, the men and the bard. Why not? It's like we're fine. Stay out here. There's a lot of torches on that wall. There's one guy. And they're like, they turn into these weird, like, why are they sending in these monsters? How come you're not fighting against guards and soldiers? Like, when this exact same sequence happens with Science Cap in Doma Castle in Final Fantasy VI, they're actually soldiers and guards attacking. It's not just random weird monsters and Medusa. Why? You guys are fine! And you should have fought it when you had 6-1 when the two guys on the side ran off.
King has already
You should be inspiring his men. No, you gotta fight them because does he call more? That's where he's grind. Suck on that, Captain. Now, I think the fights in Final Fantasy VI are where they're climbing up the mountain and stuff, and you have like groups and you walk around and you intercept the groups. I think that's freaking awesome. Let me point it out while the guards are coming in. You put on his cloak and turn into a goblin or a gargoyle. Like, let's keep leading them back to the crystal room. Oh, good. Jason's dead. Great. Moving on. Kill the two with their lightsabers first, and then kill the main guy. We fought him off. So keep going. Yeah, I was like, just stay there where you have like unlimited health.
This is the first time we see Golbez.
That's Kane, isn't
That's
it?
Kane, yeah. It's been a while. Oh, well, you're supposed to.
That's me.
Tim, you're alive.
So it would seem.
We'll talk later. For now, we have some fighting to do.
Indeed, are you ready to face me, Taran Poops?
What are you saying?
Ready your sword. Shing! Wait, I don't have a sword.
Tim!
Ready your sword, fool. I'm a badass. Save your breath. Ching! Watch how high I can jump now.
What's happening?
You asked too many questions. Chink! This is it, Taran Poops.
You didn't even kill me. Has Golbez poisoned your mind too?
You have any final words?
No. That's not what that's them.
Yes, it is. Oh, have you any final words?
Stop!
No.
I don't know who says no.
Yeah. Rosa. No!
Oh, it is.
Oh, it is Rosa. Miriam.
Tim, you of all people.
No. I... ... Because there was an ellipsis in the script. Look how tall he is. I guess he is. No, I get to be Golbez. Well, make him sound more menacing than just you when you have a cold. Yes, sire. That's the other thing, like introducing these three characters. Did you unequip her? You're gonna chain her up in a room for me, my pleasure. This is what got me. You won't be so lucky next time as for me to beat you down.
Wait.
Summon Leviathan!
Cure. Feeling better? thank you, Sarah. Crystal is gone. I have failed.
Yep.
And Miriam is gone too.
Yep.
That's what's cool about this Final Fantasy, though. I was thinking about this the other day. The Final Fantasy story Final Fantasy stories don't get all weird and convoluted until 7. Before that, they actually made pretty decent sense.
It's just a flow of story that doesn't have like 300 characters and all this politics and all this stuff in there. It's just a little fantasy story.
They have all this like pseudo magic like nonsense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's all this crazy lore that they have to build into the first act of the story, and you're like, what the crap is going on?
So we have to help her get back the crystals while we're at it.
So I think what we're saying is,
Daughter, it is our turn to assist you, but for now, let us heal our wounds. Thank you. So
if your prologue has to have is more than what can be said while you're standing on a bridge looking out into the sky for a little cutscene, then it's unnecessary. I think that's the conclusion. There's never secrets in the crystal room. No, I do know.
And then, so 8 went back, so it wasn't so crazy after 8. And then 9 wasn't so crazy. And then after 10 got convoluted, and after that, it's just like all over the place. I guess I was King Crystal was
Don't criticize him. That's his job.
And I think that this is the perfect maybe 6. 5.
I don't know. I was gonna ask you that. Do you think 6 is too much? No, 4's not enough. And 3 is definitely not enough. 3's like a Nintendo game. It's like, what are we doing here, guys? Yeah, she can cast Cure. Cure heals everything.
Yeah, it gives you all your. Yeah, it gives you all your HP back. Which one is where you have to pay. Makes you save the castle, but you don't get free rooms here. Yeah, I need one of them at least or something. Yeah, you need to sleep in his house. Oh, you're out. Thanks, there. You guys are like my hubby's guardian angels. You? Already? Of course. And their Moses are never coming back. That's because they're yeah. On stick right.
Because in 1991 they didn't have them.
Oh, I didn't know that. I was very confused on these monsters. I didn't know this guys in that one. Oh, let's go pay for this.
No, they weren't there before. Yeah, after a cutscene, they always do that. Oh!
By the way, what was that dragon? His name is Tim. He's not a very good friend. He used to be my best friend. He's no longer the man I knew. Perhaps you will find your answers in memory. For now, we should rest. Everybody get back in the house. I see. Are we ready for a shipwreck? Oh, don't need trouble. Anyway,
I don't remember. No. Not. I haven't been noticing by my grinding. Right? No, one out of no.
It's 95 divided by 5.
Yeah,
Alexa, what's
no.
95 divided by 5?
No, it's 100 divided by 5. It's 1 out of 20. Right in my head. Oh, good. It's 9. We should probably end. I don't know if we have time for the whole cutscene. just because I have stuff to do before I go to work.
Okay, any parting thoughts?
No, we're about to get to the good stuff. This is where I like it.
All good stuff.
Once you get to the Rosa and Yang stuff, I'm bored.
Just don't
I like
shoot
the-
Yang.
I like one because now we're gonna get into more kingdoms that aren't like the stupid mages. The underworld stuff, the dwarf stuff. Like now that Golbez has been introduced, what I was gonna say earlier is like once you have Golbez, Kane, and Cecil in the mix, combined with the differences with everyone you're running around with in Baron with the soldiers and the guards and the captain of the guard and stuff. Like that's those are the ideas that got me excited in Legos. I was like, man, I want to have all these different designs for key characters for my castles, not just everyone wearing identical shirts that look like armor.
Then we have Troy.
So I was just saying, like,
where we find Paul Porum, right?
Yeah, that's coming up. You get shipwrecked and then you end up on the shore. Who else is with you? Yang. I don't remember what happened to Yang.
I don't think
Yang dives in.
Yeah,
Huh?
somebody's with you.
No, it's just you. Yang dives in after
Right. After
Rydia, and then Palom and Porum find you, and then they're like, "Oh, you got to become a sorcerer. You are great."
yeah, and then is in the next scene. Well, so that's 3 of the crystals. The 4th crystal is where's the 4th crystal? Troy is a
Underworld. No, there's one. There's that other castle where Edgar dies. Slash doesn't.
Okay, so yeah, there is only 1 crystal left.
No, no. I don't mean the one in his castle. I mean the one that's like surrounded by forest where there's that cave that is all magnetized.
That's not a crystal.
Isn't there a crystal there?
I don't think so.
Then why do we
No,
spend so
already
much
have
time
the
there?
3 crystals. The one from Baron, the one from Damcian, the one just barely, and then the 4th one is in Troya. And then after that, you.
I don't remember Troya.
Troy is where Palom and Porum are. And then, and of course, she gets sucked into the the summoners.
Yeah.
Eidolons,
She goes down.
whatever.
She goes down underworld. Then you get the Tower of Babel.
So yeah, next you're gonna get your airship out of Baron. Anyways,
Yeah, I like that. Once you become a paladin, that's when it gets cool for me. Once you go back and attack Baron, that's when it's awesome.
so I would usually rent this in the weekend. And I would play it like basically 24 hours straight. So I remember when I would play it during the weekend, I would end at about 24 hours. So playing it over the week, I would spend about 24 hours on the game, and I would always be at the end of the dwarf's cave. So then I'd have to rent it again to clear it. So it always took me 2 weekends to clear it when I was a kid.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Seems like a lot. Just meaning like getting that seems like pretty fast to beat it. To get all the way to the dwarf, to get to the underworld in 1 weekend, it seems like you get a little further than that. But it seems like to beat the game, it would take a little more time than 1 more weekend.
No, I could always do it in 2 weekends. And I believe, like, if it was a 4-day weekend, if it was a long weekend, I think I've actually cleared it in a single weekend before. Because I remember James used to be like, I can't believe you cleared that game so fast. But the reason you had to do it that way is because you're afraid people are going to erase your save, and then you'd have to start all over.
That's why on Zelda I'd have to name, there's 3 slots. I'd move my character to the bottom slot, and then I would name the first profile don't, second profile erase, and then the third profile had all my crap. And then when I would come back the next weekend, someone had rented it and they made duplicates of my character because it had a whole bunch of stuff. So they were like just having fun with my character that was a lot further along than they were. It was funny. So, nope, that's my departing thoughts.
Okay, so see you guys next episode. Thanks for joining. No one's joined them.